Hello and welcome back to another video. In this problem, we're asked some questions about the function f of x is equal to ln of x plus 2. So we're asked what are the domain and range of this, what is the x-intercept, and to sketch the graph. So I think the first thing to do is actually start with C to sketch the graph of the function, which we can do without knowing anything else because we know how transformations work. So if we take the graph of ln of x, right, which goes off to negative infinity as x approaches 0, goes to the point 1, 0, and then goes off to infinity as x goes to infinity. All we have to do is shift this 2 units up, and we will get the graph of this function, right? If we're adding 2 to the function, that means we're shifting it. The addition is being done outside of the function, right? The ln is not taking on the plus 2, it's just ln of x and then plus 2, so it's vertical. And plus 2 means it's up, right? Minus 2 would be down. And so we just have to graph this 2 units up. So the x-intercept, if we look at negative 2, the value of the function is this point right here. Therefore, we have to move it 2 up to get the new x-intercept. Of course, there is no y-intercept, but the function is going to look something like this, running alongside the graph of the actual function just 2 units up. So now that we have this, we can state the domain and range of the graph. The domain is the same. It's starting from 0, not inclusive, and it goes off to infinity. The range is also the same. It's going from negative infinity to infinity. By moving these numbers up 2, you're not going to change the value of them, right? Negative infinity plus 2 is still negative infinity. Infinity plus 2 is still infinity, and obviously we're not moving it left to right, so these values are still the same. So this is the domain, this is the range, and they're actually just the exact same as the domain and range of the original ln function. What is different is the x-intercept, right? So at y equals negative 2, we have this value very close to 0. And so that becomes the new value of the x-intercept of this new function. And the way we find this is just plug in y equals 0 for this function, because that is what the x-intercept is. It's the value of x when y, or f of x here, is 0. So 0 equals ln x plus 2, subtracting 2 from both sides, negative 2, and these cancel, equals ln of x, which I'm going to write as log base e of x. And therefore, e to the negative 2 equals x. So therefore, the x-intercept of the graph is x value, e to the negative 2, y value, 0. So for this function, f of x equals ln of x plus 2, the domain is from 0 to infinity, the range is from negative infinity to infinity, the x-intercept is e to the negative 2, 0, and this is the graph of the function, f of x, along with the basic natural log.